Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The shotgun running play call. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. The sure hands. It's Lyle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Looking for a gap. It's Lyle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's back. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Runner finally brought down, but get pushed back here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
First down here for this offense. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Makes it 2nd and short. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. Finds just enough space and makes the 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Klubnik. Caught by the receiver. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
2nd down play coming up. trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back. It's back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw again. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Bringing pressure. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Fires it to the wideout. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. completion and sets up a 3rd down and 2. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's back. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Canes. Too much speed for the defense.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
PHC up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Trying to find some room. It's Lyle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Beck. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Run quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, what a gutsy call by the offensive coordinator. 4th down, they call for the RPO, and if it's executed well, you can get a 1st down like we saw. But this play could go south in a hurry. Great execution and decision-making by the quarterback.
And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's back. Tight end makes the grab.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Hot over the middle. It's Lyle. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Looking downfield, it's back. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw again. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Finding some room at the 25. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the all-important extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Back to throw. It's spent. The ball is hauled in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
He's running out of time here. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on 3rd down. And now a 4th down play coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense backed up in the final seconds before halftime. Let's see if they can make something crazy happen here. Looking downfield, it's back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with the running play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Haynes. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes the decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. On the move now. It's a wide receiver screen. The reception gets about 7 yards with 4th down coming up here. Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Scanning the field. Inspect. Grabbed by the receiver. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll run it here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Clemson. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Well, Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Beck. Looking for the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Going for a big play downfield. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's bringing it back. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's a shotgun handoff here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And the Canes keep the football on the move.
Well, that's when you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're
breaks into the clear. Here he goes. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You'd never count these guys out.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Beck. That ball snagged for a completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. 1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
With the catch, it's Moore. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offense. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball is even thrown.
Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Working clock with the ground game. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a 2-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Play action here on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Beck. Caught on the outside. It's Joseph.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. after the miss. They're still down by 10.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
There's the handoff. He's got room to run.
Well, about the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
Getting set. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Takes the toss and heads left. Look out, room to run here. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Receiver makes the catch and moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to